forgot to check something. Laura, thank you. Rainbow, okay, thank you. And guess what? We won't see. Well, Divine Goddess said she's not going to come tonight, probably, and she might not see us for a little while because she is traveling again. So I'm going to need other people to jump in and moderate. Let's see. Not Laura. Or Rainbow, do you have a wrench? I don't know. Somebody else who has a wrench is going to have to help me out tonight. And it doesn't mean you have to like advertise and all that kind of stuff. You just kick out kick out the trolls. But you know, I don't need any trolls. I got my troll right here. Oh yeah, I was gonna put my skeleton sleeves on. These are so soft and comfortable. I think they belong to a shirt, and I cut them off. Where did the shirt go, I wonder? Okay. So first, Rainbow. And Cheryl, thank you. And Laura. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Thank you. Did you hear my message before you came on? Well, again, my son came over again. But it's fine. He's not needing anything but peace and quiet, rest, and ice. Okay. Well, all right. 10. Okay, thank you. All right, and then we have Laura. So, if you don't mind, Cheryl, I'd like you to be my moderator tonight. And all you have to do is kick out the bad people. And if you so desire, you can post links to the October reading, but you do not have to do that. There's no requirement. You can just say hello, everybody. Welcome to the. No, you can do whatever you want. You are your own queen here. And Laura, okay, and Rainbow, and Cheryl. Also, I don't know if you can see the top fans, but Laura is number 1, Cheryl is number 2, and Rainbow number 3. Top fans. Laura, you have 575 XP. Thank you so much for your support. I don't know why the XP looks so exaggerated per night, because everybody is huge in this in your love. Let's just say you're huge in love with me. I'm hugely in love with you too. All right. So I don't know if there's a way that you can have a second screen and you can go. I don't know how that works. I'm sorry, I don't know how that works either. I don't know how it works. I don't know what she does. Like, I really don't. I wouldn't know what to do either. The only time I've been a moderator was for Melanie, and all I did was like talk to people and welcome them and I don't know, what did I say? I'd say stuff like, share Melanie will get to your question, one question only. As long as just kind of like go through some of the rules or something like that. I don't know what I did. Mostly I just Just said hi to people. Welcome. Hey, what's up? Hey. What did she ask me to do? I'm trying to remember what she got me to do as a moderator. Maybe if she lost track of who the questions people asked, I would copy and paste the questions. Because we were like really busy back in the day where we had like it was just like the chat was flowing and flowing and flowing and it was hard to keep up with. But then, yeah, things kind of quieted down, which I am grateful for. I'm grateful for just a nice, uh, huggable following, you know, like my girls, my hangout. Giggles! She's part of the hangout. I think I'm gonna go get one more cup of coffee. And Giggles, if you wanna, you know, help out too, that's up to you. But I don't think Divine Goddess is gonna be here. She said something about being gone for a little while she's on her vacation, her trip. So it's gonna be Cheryl and Giggles holding the fort down. If you so choose to assist, Giggles, that's up to you. Mostly all I really need is somebody to kick the trolls out. That's all. That's easy enough, right? I think that's what I did. Oh, that's what I did. I kicked trolls out before they could say something mean to Melanie. Yes, that's what I did. Anyway, but there wasn't very many, so I didn't have much to do. All right, I'm gonna go get coffee. All right, Rainbow. Now let's see who my top fans. Giggles surpassing, inching her way to number 2. Still can't beat Laura, who has 575 XP. How does that happen? I don't know. Rainbow says, I would like to know the timing of my husband's stock, when he will see some money come in. Will it be a months or years? Okay, let's see. And let's do a prayer. Let's do all those goodies that we want to do. Ow, that hurts my finger. I gotta find a. You know, I recently bought one of those lighter things, and then let me see. Okay, I'm so sorry, but I just feel like I especially need ritual energy tonight. I can't skip it. And I used all the incense that Cheryl sent me. So, and I used to have I used to buy this one particular one in bulk. This rose one that I used to bless all my. Oh my goodness. I I used this rose one to bless all my cards. Maybe I'll just have to. Maybe. Oh, all right, fine. We'll just have to give him his cigarettes, and that'll be it. No lighting of candles tonight. I just don't have one of those big lighters right now. Okay, there you go. Very red, bright red. Whew. Okay. And I would like to say a protection prayer. Alright, as we sit here and get ready for this reading, I feel a ray of light enter the top of my head and my crown chakra. And as it does, fills up my body, and I breathe in through my lungs. And I breathe out, and as I do, I create this circle around us. And this circle is a big protective dome or pyramid that surrounds us and keeps us safe. While all energies of higher sources, when I say spirit, spirit is a conglomeration of our angels, of our fairies, of our ancestors, of starseeds and high frequency energy coming through to provide answers. And when they're in unison, I usually get goosebumps, and I'll know exactly that this is the right answer. So especially goosebump moments are heightened. All right, just so you know that I focus on spirit bringing me the answers, the best answers, to provide you guys with my sparkles of light, with a path, a lighted path forward to your best destination. All right, let's go. Thank you, Cheryl. Very good. Okay, thank you, Giggles. All right. Thank you. I like him. He's fun. Oh, he's about to drip. I catch it. There you go. All right. And check out this. My lantern over there. Okay. Let's go back now. Okay. The timing of your husband's stock and when he will see some money coming in. Okay. The timing of the stock money coming in. So we're going to use the Fin de Siècle Lenormand. And I will tell you the timing and also like the second connective message that comes with Fiend is Secure, or it comes with Lenormand. Okay. Very good, very good. Wow, what a great job, Cheryl. You're hired. Okay, timing. Timing. Now, if you see the snake, I will call the snake this year, 2025, because this is the year of the snake. I'm not going to consider it any other meaning, nothing treachery, nothing like that. It's going to represent this year, 2025. So that's always good when that comes out. And what is next year? I think next year's right. I think it's a rabbit. It's like it's a sweet one. I feel like I need to look that up real quick. All right. 2026 is the year of the horse. So that's also, there's no horses in Lenormand, but there are horses. There's horses. Oh, there's a horse in here. So that could represent 2026 when you see the merry-go-round, when the rider. I'm going to say that. 2026 is the rider. And all other years we'll just leave it. Like, I really, yeah, I don't know. We'll just leave it. We're just going to focus on those 2 years. This year and next year. Okay, timing. Please, Spirit, help us find the timing when... Oh, stability. The anchor doesn't really talk about timing, but it does talk about a sense of security. So there is something that's going to make you feel strong, stable, and secure. I think possibly the anchor is winter. Let me check on that. Winter, maybe? And it does represent work and career and stability and support. It's a good thing. It's grounded. It's goals. It's good. It's a good it's a good card. So I think also whatever you build together will be very long term. In other words, when you receive money, it won't drain out right away. It will be a long, and this is talking about long-term investments. The long-term investments will definitely pay out for sure. Okay, let's get a timing, a little bit more specific. Oh my gosh. There's your husband. Oh my gosh, your husband's so sexy. Husband, okay. Husband's like, yes, long-term investments. That's what I keep telling her. The lilies represents sexy. I think your husband is like, stop worrying about money and come here and come in the bed with me. No, but this is about wisdom. So trust hubby. He knows what he's doing. Gestation. Oh, the gestation. So it could be 9 months too with the lilies. It's about a period of gestation, kind of like when you're pregnant. It also can represent winter. So the winter months. So if that's true, then this year by December 21st, You're guaranteed to see something by December 21st. Let's see if it's this year. All right. This year. Okay, but then next year, the winter will be over in like March. Okay. All right, we've got communication. So the 12th of some month. And there's husband again, and the 18th of some month. The 12th, so between the 12th and the 18th of some month. Let's see, what month are we looking at? Ooh, and this is like, this is also ongoing. It's similar to the anchor. It's like, it's a process. It's happening, and it's going to last a long time. It's lasting a long time. So don't be so, maybe Spirit's trying to say, don't worry so much about the short term, but realize the long term is going to be like you'll be able to retire and things like that. You'll be able to live happily ever after. But let's see if anything's happening in the short term. You have 22 choices. Every decision has, you know, choices, right? And there is no wrong choice, but it's just this feeling. So something with twos could be part of the answer, and maybe I feel like also there's the long term and the short term that you're dealing with simultaneously. But it does represent like something having to do with 22nd of the month, 2 weeks, 2 months. So 2 months sounds about right because that's December, pretty much. Okay. Well, we're getting closer. Okay. The writer. All right. Well, I think you may see something before the end of this year, but for certain, look, the rainbow and the horse in 2026. There's gonna be lots of good, positive changes next year, but we're gonna be going through a bit of a little roller coaster until we get there, a merry-go-round before we get there. But once we get through this merry-go-round period, then the horse is going to break free from the merry-go-round and be free and finds all kinds of goodies, you know, in its freedom. And yeah. But one also represents 1 month, so it could be November. Definitely. Or it could also be 1 week, 1 day even. 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, okay? Or 1 year. But I did already predetermine that horses mean 2026, okay? And 20. So 20 represents the 20th of the month, and it represents public things. So it could, you know, could have to do with the public trading stuff. It could be a public, like a party celebration kind of thing when something happens, like a gathering or outdoor or entertainment or audience or something like that, when you start to realize this is it. This could be 20 days as well, or the 20th of the month. So those are a few clues. But really, it feels like a very close energy, and it also feels like it's going into next year, and it also feels like it's going way beyond next year, like, you know, retirement years where y'all can grow old together and live happily ever after in eternal bliss there. Well, let's do some verifying and validating and clarifying. All right. So with the Kipper, what do we see? What else do we see? I'm not gonna I'm not going to clarify any particular card, but I'm just going to clarify the whole reading for, as far as dates and timing. Is it this year or next year? I'm still asking that question. But I feel like it's either this year or next year, because that's what I'm getting the most. If it's this year, it's saying couple months in winter. If it's next year, it could be winter, the early part of next year. So, and the other message that I'm getting is long term and ongoing. Okay. Well, this is, and just kind of like your marriage is a long term, ongoing, till death to us part marriage. He has invested in different stocks, yeah. And some of them could be immediate, and some of it could be long term. Okay. I don't know, maybe check on him, because I think he's like feeling horny or something. He's hot for you right now. Okay. He's got it bad. There's a lot of work to be done. Give us some, please tell us about the finances. Your adjudication thing's looking good. Taxes. Yeah, you got some high hopes coming through on your situation. Miss Mature, I don't know if you're a mature woman or not. The community, again, with the, I feel like in the courthouse, oh, You might see some results in your situation before he sees results in his. Journey. Yeah. You are going through an interesting journey, but it could lead you to a good place. Let's see what the tarot has to say. I do feel like this public announcement, congratulation kind of thing, almost like, you know, when you win the lottery or a publisher clearinghouse or something like that, where people where people know that you did. So somehow something that you're gonna some way that you get money is gonna be sort of public information. Like winning a case too. Yeah, like winners and losers. There's the winners and the losers, and you're gonna be a winner. And you don't have to do anything to win. And then there's the people who try to win by the wrong way. So I think you may be conquering those people. Yeah, the Steelers. That tax problem wants to come out more for some reason in the cards. Look, the rainbow! 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the juggling everything. This is saying you can do both. You can win. You're going to be able to win at both. And it looks like the next thing that you're going to... It seems like something about your situation is going to really gain traction. And as you... Oh, look at you. Look at you. This is like you, Rainbow. You doing your thing. And this is husband... doing the stock market, and that becomes like a passive income, you know. So the ships represent shipments in and out, passive income, things you don't have to work a lot for, things that are just money that just comes through without you trying to do anything. Like you can do one thing once, or like residual payments or royalty or reimbursements and things like that. That's what the ships kind of mean to me. And then the forefront guy is like what you do right in front of everybody, your job, your uh all the fun things that you like to do as well. So job and hobbies, and balancing job and hobbies at the same time and enjoying that, and not just hobbies, but family life and love life and whatnot. That's what's in the forefront. But and you're juggling these pentacles, and you're creating like a balance in your life and harmony. So I think it's a very important card. And then you got the lovers again. I was like, and why did the sexy man have to come out? Not the gentleman, the sexy man came out this time. So I think it really is time for you to make love to your husband. Sorry to be so blunt, but it is true. And Queen of Wands, it feels like you're like in the limelight now. You're next. You're next up to bat here, basically. I feel like this is you winning your situation. You you are champion. You are passion. You are bringing justice, but it's a little more than justice. It's like this heat. You're bringing the heat. Yes, you're lighting a fire under these people. The Queen of Wands is saying your passion is quietly contained, ready to burst out any minute. You are seeking an outlet for your energy, such as a new project or helping someone with an exciting undertaking. You're not adverse to public admiration as a result of your skills and brilliant personality. I don't know if this is you. If it is you, great. If it's not, it could be like somebody who's representing you in your case, who's out there like talking about the case and may get some public recognition, because I feel like a strong public energy associated with this case, which is a very important thing that needs to come out in the open, I think. So that's interesting. Very interesting. And Rainbow says, I really would like him to retire early, but I would continue working because I was meant to be a caregiver and I love what I do. That's great. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see any problem with that. And it looks like, you know, I can't get real specific, but it doesn't seem very far away. You know what I mean? I feel late this year, early next year. It feels like at least in the winter months is what I'm getting mostly. I didn't get a specific date. I didn't get a specific month. That's the issue here. I didn't get a specific month. But I got the year, as far as year goes, I got next year. But season, I got winter. So early next year. For stock market stuff, but yours seems to be sooner for some reason. Or at least the process starting way sooner for you. Yeah, the things are developed, and it could be like both are like ongoing. Yeah, they're both ongoing, but looks really good to me. It looks like both of your situations are winning situations. I reached out to my ex-sister-in-law to help me out with my tax forms so we can send them out next week. Great. That's great. Maybe she is the Queen of Wands. But that seemed more like Queen of Wands is more like an actress, you know, or like a person who stands on the stage, or like a lawyer or something like that who's outspoken. But it's, I mean, it could be anybody. It could be just a fire sign person, or a person who's just very enthusiastic. are very helpful, you know. Can be those kinds of things as well. Did that help enough, Rainbow? Feels like... Yeah, I think it is. It's a little bit... But I feel like positively, you will feel good benefits for a long time for your passion that you exert right now. So I think that's a good thing. You're welcome, Rainbow. Maybe we'll ask that question again. Maybe it's not really yet ready to be divulged too much. Maybe, you know, like sometimes I get sort of a mushy answer when all the facts aren't ready to be laid out. But we got some clues, right? We got some clues and we got sort of a gist of it. All right. Okay, Laura. And I thank you ladies so much for your PayPal and your Cash App, especially on Fridays so I can use it for the weekend. And tomorrow I'm going to a festival, and so yeah, it'll be nice to have a little buffer. At least gas money, right? Thank you, Cheryl. Hi, Laura. Hi, Cherry. This is a guy. There's a guy that I work with that always snickers, behind my back and stirs up gossip about me, which interferes when I'm trying to work. I get in a mental headspace. I was having a lovely week until he started again. Wow, how mean. You know what I noticed? I've noticed not just one person or two people, but collectively, the mean girls have come out. In your case, the mean boy. But at the beginning of October, it seemed like a door was open and all the mean girls came out. You know, it was like we were all in the movie Mean Girls. It's like, what is up with these mean people and jealousy and stuff like that? A lot of people I've talked to, not my dog, well, I'm not gonna name names, but anyway, people I know close to me, and you know, people, friends and things like that have been dealing with this kind of energy. And some people, you know, always deal with this energy, but some people have been only dealing with it recently. And I've had a little bit of it too. It's like, what is going on? But yeah. And Laura's like, I was having yeah. And then at the same time, it seems like he likes me too. So he confused me. It's like that's exactly the intuition that I had. It's like the little boy, like the little boy in school that like pulls on your pigtails or sticks your pigtails in the inkwell or whatever in the good old days. But yeah, teasing is definitely a form of attraction, like showing somebody's attracted. Let's see if the teasing card comes out and see if that is what we're dealing with here. I know, he thinks it's funny and doesn't realize I am in tune with it. Yeah. Well, it's so weird because it's like a mix of jealousy and attraction and frustration, and like so people want to hurt us because their lives suck or something. I don't know. That's not good. It's not good. Find some hobbies, please. Forever young. Oh. Well, there's a different person here. I guess that's your other man. That's your real man. He's your twin flame. But this feels like, yeah, like he thinks it's funny. You're right. He thinks he's teasing, he's being playful. And you're like, I remember there's this guy at work when I was a bus driver that used to, like every time he saw me, he would insult me. And like, I don't really like insults. I don't find that attractive or fun, or it doesn't turn me on, or it doesn't get me excited to want to talk to you. But he do it like every day. But he, our routes were so similar, and we had layovers in the same place, so we would end up talking whether I wanted to be around him or not. It was like sort of like a lot of times I was stuck with him. And so there's other things about him that I liked. He was smart, and he was kind of funny. But later I found out that I think he was a Cancer, and Cancer people supposedly flirt like that, where they insult you. I'm like, oh, okay. Not all Cancer people, but it's I think there's some out there that do that. Tease or insult or put you down or whatever. It's supposed to be funny, but I don't know. I don't find that kind of thing funny. But he doesn't realize that then others start to make fun of me, and I'm like, we're not professional. Are we not professional and at work? Yeah. How is gossiping going to make me close to you? I know. Yeah. It really just sets him apart, and it vilifies him because he's like this gossipy guy, and then it makes you look in a bad light. To me, I mean, like why don't guys, I don't know, maybe guys just don't, some guys don't understand this, but to me, the best kind of guy is not the devilish one, it's the chivalrous one. The one that says stuff to prop you up and make, and in front of others to tell, oh, there's a clip that I've been meaning to send out to the community, but you'll see what I'm talking about. When I mean chivalrous in front of the mean girls, especially in front of the mean girls. The guy that comes in and defends your honor in front of the mean girls. That's the guy that gets my heart thumping and, other things. I mean, come on, get with the program, people. I don't know. If he's trying to woo you, he's really doing a bad job at it. Okay, so I think y'all just need to be very honest. But maybe he likes it when you're firm and in command and everything. So he wants you to tell him. He wants you to get in his face and say, "Look, we're at work. We need to be professional. Your behavior is unacceptable. You cannot. This is your last and final warning. That's it, or whatever." You know what I mean? Or I'll have to do something about it. Because that's probably what he wants. He probably wants to see you be firm, so your face gets red, so he can get all excited that your face is red or something like that. My ex-husband used to like to purposely get me mad because my face would get red. He's like, "Oh, you're so beautiful when your face is red." I'm like, "Shut up! Don't make me angry." Yeah, so that's not nice. Don't make me angry just to make my face red. That is what is happening. Exactly. Role reversal. You're the chivalrous one. Yes. Alright, let's see. I want to stick with this deck? What deck? What deck shall we stick with? I guess I will. Or maybe we can go, oh, I got an idea. Let's go with the Sisters of Salem. Hocus Pocus. Speaking of mean girls, okay, let's go with Hocus Pocus. This one almost smells like poison. And I colored the edges. Isn't that fun? So fun. I even laboriously colored every little star because I'm OCD like that. I feel he tries to poke me to have something to tell my boss. Wow. Oh, you was feeling that? Okay, we can do the rainbow, the deck. Which one were you feeling? The Kipper, the Lenormand, or the Gilded Tarot? Because we can use whatever you want. You tell me. Let me see what comes out with this deck. Just one card. Ooh, two of lightning. Um, there's a song called Electric Feel, and it's like this guy that's talking about a girl who has electricity in her hands. Like she's very powerful, and he's, I guess, turned on by her power or something like that. Okay. And so I feel like two of lightning represents this the energy that you put off, that you expand is powerful. And sometimes people are in our paths for us to tap into our strengths. And so he might have been put in your path so you can find your electric eel girl energy. Look that song up. It's a good song. And so this is about trusting your instinct and having faith in your guts, and you will make the best, most powerful choice in the moment. So have faith in yourself. It's kind of like a have faith in yourself card, and with the choices that you make in this situation, because you may be faced with a certain choice. Okay, and you have, ooh, this is nice. Four of Pumpkins, but it's platonic. Like, that's also that energy. And the King of Pumpkins, the money man. Interesting. And it's also job. So to me, the place where you make money, is the place where you're supposed to be most serious. Now, of course, there's lots of jobs out there that are playful and fun, but you're not supposed to be playful and fun at your job. You're supposed to be professional. I think, you need to mention that to somebody, needs to know. Also, the fact that you have a particular reputation that's stronger than his gossips. So this is what happens when his gossip clashes against your reputation, then he looks like a fool. And that's what always happens when people try to do shit like that. It's like people will end up not taking a person seriously because they're like, we know Laura and she's not that way, and you're an idiot for even saying it. That's really the underlying energy I'm getting here, because this is all about your hard work, and you prosper because of your hard work, and you're responsible, and you're going to make a lot of money. So don't even worry about it. Like, you're the one with the money and he's not, whatever. And this is, the King of Pumpkins is the person with, it's like the person who wins, the person with the win. The person with it all, like the ultimate. And this could also be your boss, maybe, but this is a gracious, industrious man. He's a protector. He shelters his loved ones. This is definitely not the guy that's picking on you. So it's either you or your boss or somebody else stepping in here. He's wise in matters of business and aids in the endeavors of others. And so I feel like this is a successful outcome of a situation. I feel like somebody's either going to step up for you, or boss is going to hear something and defend you. Somebody is going to actually be chivalrous in this case, not just you. I think so. I think you should tell boss. Yes, because boss would like to know, first of all, the one word that you should say with boss is professional. To say, look, I feel that in this job, I want to be professional. You know, time for leisure and silliness and game playing is after hours, but not on the clock. And I'm having an issue with somebody who doesn't believe in that. Whatever, you know what I mean? It's like, I think you should say something. Because it's better for you to say something to your boss first before the gossips and rumors get to him. Not that it would matter. I don't think it would matter, but I think it's still good to defend yourself. You might even get a promotion out of it. I don't know, because these are really good cards. It's like winning money right there at your fingertips. Right there at your fingertips, Sammy.
Yeah.
Sammy's here.
What's up, Sparkles of Light? The SOL.
That's right. The SOL. Look at that. You got the sun. Oh, and this is a really good sun, because this is the sun from Hocus Pocus. And when the sun comes out in Hocus Pocus, or in that place, it's like all the evil disintegrates, right? So the sun comes out, shines the light on the truth. Everything is clear. Who's right, who's wrong, who's good, who's evil. That's all out in the open. It will all get cleared up. It's all going to get cleared up. And the bad people will shrivel up into like little dust. Yes, this guy, the king of candies, will shrivel up into dust. I don't like the top hat man. Look, Sammy, it's the top hat guy.
Oh, man.
No. Yeah, so, but none of the kings actually are supposed to be bad. But he does make me, he's actually quite attractive, because I like skeletons, but I don't like top hats. Okay. Mr. King of... Actually, it's not the top hat. It's the whole New Orleans thing. Okay. He's a fiery man. He's got charisma. He's trying to entice the whole room. He's determined to inspire others. Yeah, sounds like that guy, the mean guy. And he's like trying to put on a show, what he's trying to do. And he's trying to get followers and people to, like him for doing that. So dumb, so immature. But Cheryl says hi. But I definitely think this sun is shining on his bad behavior for sure. Will it get cleared up without me knowing or being involved? Without you knowing? Yeah, because we haven't... Well, I was kind of feeling like you're the ones with the electric hands. So this is like you going to the boss. You going to the boss. So you'll know because you go to the boss. I don't think it's going to get... I mean, it still can get cleared up without you going to the boss, but I think you're supposed to go to the boss. Let's see. Let's get a little clarification here with the kipper. Yeah, I don't think you can keep it inside anymore. Don't leave the outcome to chance. Definitely you be a part of the outcome. think that's important here. Ooh, he's going to jail. They're putting him behind bars. He's in the timeout. So, is Laura going to know that? Is she a part of this process? Is she going to know? See, I think that you want to know, so you should be a part of the process. Yep. Yep. It's going to be fixed out, fixed within your job people, the job people, your co-workers. Somebody is going to, okay, let's clarify this guy. Who is going to fix this? See, the house again. That's so funny. And here, the house represented the King of Pumpkins. So your boss is going to fix it. So is Laura going to tell her boss? Let's go to the Lenormand. Is Laura going to tell her boss, or should she? Is that how it gets kicked? I mean, it could happen before you have a chance to go to the boss, or one of your co-workers could say something before you do. So let's see. Oh yes, the snake could go to the boss, and then the boss can say, dude, I know her, and I can see what you're trying to do, and you're fired, or you go to jail. That could be how it turns out. Let's see. Do you need to go? Let's see. Do you need to go tell anybody? Time and trip. This is not answering my question, I don't think. Divine timing. Is Laura part of this this process? It might be the rumor mill that ends up getting to the boss before you do. There could be one person that is chivalrous, that's on your side. One wise, older, nicer person. Or this could represent boss. Okay. No, you're not the snake. No, you're not the snake. So Laura says, well, this will clear it up. Today was my last day, but they're going to hire me on a freelance basis. Oh, okay. Yeah, and you're making lots. That's your new gig, and that you're gonna be making money from. Well, I feel like you might end up back in the boss's office for some reason, because of you switching to freelance, and maybe that's where it all comes out. But I feel like he knows a lot of stuff already from Snake and from the public, and I think he's gonna put the snake skeleton guy in time out. Yeah, the snake skeleton child guy. He's locking him up. He's gonna get locked up. I don't know. You're probably right. Like, your instincts, my instincts are to say to you, go talk to the boss. But I feel like you're right. You're not gonna end up needing to, because it somehow it gets communicated anyway, with or without you going to the boss. I don't know. So it really is up to you what you want to say. So Yeah. Sometime, yeah. It's all in a specific time frame. And in the travel card. So the time frame travel card, like a specific timing, and traveling is, well, that could represent your freelance, you know, like you are moving away from the place. I mean, it really doesn't matter anymore anyway. They're just, oh my god, that guy is just so jealous. These people, I mean, really. Go do something good so you can also have good in your life. Go earn it, buddy. Go earn your good outcome. Don't try to steal an outcome from anybody else. Good. I'm glad it helps. Oh. But there's somebody on your side. Mwah. I know, I have never gone through this in all my years of work. That's the other thing that people have been telling me, that they have never gone through this kind of mean girl energy before, or mean boy energy. And for some reason, I don't know why it happens, but it definitely isn't good. It's something for our growth, whatever. I don't know. Our personal growth. So, but you're doing good. Like, you're doing absolutely what you need to do. Everybody keep your chin up. That's all I have to say. Keep your chin up. Don't pay attention to mean girls. And enjoy, do your life. Their opinion matters nothing. Absolutely nothing. Your opinion of yourself and the high level people around you is all that matters. You nailed it when you first said that. Mean girls, yeah. Exactly, Laura. Cheryl's right. It's because you're doing so amazing. Something you're doing that must be right. So that's another good clue, right? If somebody's jealous of you, it's similar to that saying, the highest form of flattery is when somebody mimics you, right? Or it could be when somebody mocks you, but when somebody mimics you, that's considered the highest form of flattery, whatever. But in a way, it's just that it's showing that you have a high vibe person. You're just a high vibe person. You have an energy about you that people want to touch, whatever. I feel like I have to knock on wood or something. What is going on? Just as I left the convention today, there was a lady sitting there, like, staring. It looked like she was staring at me, or she was asleep with her eyes open. So I shook my ojo at her. I'm like, whenever, people, I just shake it. I'm like, here, take your ojo back. Whatever. Yeah. Thank you. You too. Oh my gosh, Cheryl. What am I going to do? I'm out of Sprite. Oh, there's some. Let's see. Get some of this too. Here we go. Clearing out all mean boy energies. You're not welcome. We are only just talking about you for demonstration purposes only. All right. Hi, Cherry. Will this be a good social weekend for me? Let's see. So I did do this weekend and it turned out pretty nice. I saw 2 weeks in a row was the dog, the soulmate card. And there was 2 weeks in a row as well as was a letter, like messages. So good messages. What else did I see? I don't remember exactly. But anyway, let's see for you, specifically for you, Cheryl. Would you like the Lenormand, my special Lenormand specifically for you this weekend is specifically for you, or would you like to start off with the Hocus Pocus Tarot? I think that's a yes for this. All right. Hi, Sparkles of Light. Sparkle of Light, Cheryl. What is happening this weekend? This weekend for Cheryl. Cheryl, Sparkle of Light. She is this Cheryl Platinum Pixie. Cheryl, what is happening for Cheryl this weekend? This weekend. Let's see. This weekend for Cheryl. All right, you got the crossroads. Oh, it's that road. Oh no, your favorite road. So you're gonna go in the direction of the deer, and you will know what that means. Something about your road, though. Decisions. The road. This weekend. Ooh, you are gonna look quite amazingly beautiful, like a mermaid. Your hair will be flowing and glowing. Your body will be banging. um, if you get any jealousy, it's gonna be because you look so damn beautiful. But yes, you will find the perfect outfit and you will look beautiful. And that's not just what the fish is about, but it's like a flow. I feel like your weekend's gonna flow nicely. Nice flow. You have the tower, which is the location. So I feel like there's an easy, like, oh, it's almost like you can have Jedi instincts or something, but it easily flow from one place to another without a problem, a flow. So yes, the fishy is the flow. Let's see what else it could mean. Let me think. Maybe let me see. Abundance, entrepreneur, fertility, finances, flowing, money, prosperity. It's prosperous, it's happy, it's flowing. And you may find some friends because in the story is mermaids are the fairies of the sea, and Cherry spent much of her journey near bodies of water just to frolic with her fish-tailed friends. So there could be some friends that you spend time with in the club or in the place or the bar or wherever, the tower or place, the official hangout, the official hangout. Or, additionally, the tower can represent a tall person that you meet. You might be meeting, there might be a tall person there that sees you as a gorgeous mermaid. So let's look into that a little bit more. Is this a tall person? Messages? Nice. Oh, yes. He's the big boss. Okay. Zoom out. Looks like my complex. Oh, it does? Is your apartment? So, you are going to call for... You're going to message or call. You're going to flow. Or somebody's going to call or message you. It's more of a like a text message or an email. Usually this letter card comes out. But it's also, it can represent love letters or positive words from someone. And the bear represents like the big guy. Like somebody who's thick or strong or muscular. Who's, yeah, fit. Protective. It could be like a protective, definitely protective energy. Maybe sometimes a little bossy though, but more on the protective side. Wow, now I want to know who this bear is. And the rainbow. But as far as like transportation, it could be people, a person who drives you or something. That could be maybe, but it feels like more protective than that. But it could be somebody that's there at the place that watches over you or gives you like protective energy. It's not creepy energy. It's strong protective energy. Let's see what else. Anything else with the Letterman? It could be your protective energy. Rider. Oh, yes. Okay, that's what it is. It's the transportation. Okay, so let's see about your mood or how you feel or people involved. There's a person involved. Nice. A handsome man with lilies. You might find somebody to talk to. Wow. Somebody might buy you a drink or something. Somebody might want to wake you up out of your slumber. Not so much like that. Like be like the prince that wakes up the princess and the true love kiss. Ooh, there could be a true love kiss. No, it may not, be like that, but it could be something that feels like that, like an awakening feeling. All right. So, I think that's a pretty good start with the Letterman. Let's see if we can get any more information about this. About your weekend or your weekend. Let's just keep it at your weekend. So any other energy, any other male or female energy that you need to deal with? You got a lot of guys here. 1, 2, 3 guys. And then this is a nice girl, which is probably you, or just you messaging, or your action, or just representing the letter, the communication. But it could be you communicating with a friend, saying, hey, can you Are you ready? And you want to do something, and they maybe say yes, and become sort of like a protective energy. Or this could be like you messaging me and we being wing ladies with each other or something like that. Not to get too personal. What about the people? What about people? Ooh, you got 10 of potions. Wow! You're getting your drink on, girl. I'm getting my drink on. You're getting a drink on. That's gonna be good drinking. It's gonna be tasty. Tasty drinks. And potions. And it's also a contented feeling happy, like content, relaxed. Happiness with others. This is a good one, babe. Look, I don't know why I'm being so. Hey, babe. He's like, this is good, babe. Okay. You have found happiness with others. So, these your friends and your family and your community. Your joy is multiplied by everyone with whom you share it with. Enjoy your happily ever after. Isn't that nice? All right, good. So I was gonna ask about the DJ. Are you gonna see a DJ? Let's see. Is there gonna be music involved? Anything? Any clue to that? Am I gonna spin some records? How about let's get a kipper? Ooh, privileged lady. So again, this kind of feeling like you're looking like a mermaid. You're gonna be dressed so nice. When it all comes down to it, whatever you wear, you're gonna look beautiful. Also, I keep like kind of hearing that maybe a friend can pick you up, that you might not have to, do different options. And the other thing is, oh gosh, I don't want to talk too much about what we talked about, but anyway, you're gonna look nice. But I think, like jewels and stuff as opposed to shorts. Something nice, not like dressed up a little bit, but not like overly dressed, but just nice. Yeah, let's find out about music. Good music coming through. We got good music coming through. Oh, there you are, Miss Main Female. All eyes on you. I feel like this reading is definitely about you, and you are privileged, and you are gonna get you're gonna get a little bit of attention here. I don't know what kind of, like, could be for dancing. It could be awaking, like getting a drink from somebody. But anyway, somebody's gonna be trying to talk to you. Look at that! Somebody's thinking about you. Really thinking you look beautiful. Really good thoughts about you. Everybody's thinking nice thoughts, so it's no mean girl energy. Not getting mean girl. Ooh, I'm getting mature man, which is good because that just means they won't act like a little kid. But the child is here too, And so I think, you know, any child kind of energy will be taken care of as well. Or this could be dad watching the child kind of thing. What about the music? Tell me about the music. Okay. The family room. It's going to feel like a family room. Wherever you end up, it's going to feel cozy, like when you're hanging out in your family room. It's going to feel comfortable and cozy and nice. I wonder what that means. Let me see. One more. Let's get one from this deck and see if we can figure out. I don't know why I still feel like there's something else that I need to know. Ooh, the Empress again with this beautiful feminine energy you're exuding. And like a strong woman power, you know, a good vibe. And like everybody loves you, like all the creatures flock around you, like you're. Yeah, maybe the good people. I don't see. Look, how many cards have we pulled, and not a single mean girl has come out, so that's good. No Queen of Swords, no. Oh, remember what I was saying, like, come up with 5 best case scenarios. So, like, one could be like, all the people that you like are there, but none of the people you don't like. You know what I mean? Like, think of all the positive, like, instead of saying, what if this happens or what if this happens? No. Cheryl, pick 5 best case scenarios and only stick with that. Don't allow any other scenario to come through. Don't allow it. The future is not here yet. The future is forming. You are forming it in your head. So don't form what you don't want, okay? I promise it works. I gave myself 5 good case scenarios, and my second or third choice happened with a surprise attachment to it. Because really, what happened was more surprising than more than I expected. There was a little addendum of something I didn't want, but I got a lot what I did want. So I got most of my third choice of best case scenarios. See? And all I had to do is think about it. Okay, good night, Rainbow. Oh, wow, that's early. Well, you have a good rest of your night, and hope you have very restful sleep, refreshing sleep for your day. And God bless you and the work that you do to help people. That's a beautiful thing that you do. Well, I don't see anything else here. I know I keep going, but I'm really trying to pin down. Nope, look at that. Justice. That's the bottom line. Justice for you. What you put out into the out there, into the energy, is what you're going to get back. And you're going to get what you deserve, which is good treatment, kind people. Imagine, what do you feel that you deserve? Think about it, Cheryl. You deserve kindness because you're a good person. So imagine that. You deserve that. Imagine that, right? You're not going to get what you don't deserve. You're going to get what you deserve, which is good things. Just keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. All right. It's going to be great. Yes, nice friends times a bunch. Maybe you will even find a new friend group posse to hang out with on future weekends as well. You're welcome, honey. Alright, reading on Rolando. Please, energy to see if things are going. Alright. Please, energy to see if things are going. I came to the gym to see if he came, but no, sadly, maybe he's busy at work. I got reminded of him today and Adamara's, and he mentioned me. When I went to the football game, I do feel slightly he's avoiding me, but I don't know. I know you said no, he isn't last time. Okay. Well, let's see. How is he feeling? About you, about himself, and or the situation. Divine timing. There's a time and place for everything. All right, this is how he feels. I feel that everything will fall into place just at the right time. Maybe he's just thinking that you're being a little impatient. But also I feel like there is a Cinderella moment that's gonna happen for you, but it's not, like you can't make it happen. You can't force it to happen. Like, I understand that it's important to be out and about, right? You can't meet people, you can't interact with people if you're like locked up in your house. But at the same time, like when you get, let's say you get a reading that says, oh, you're probably going to have a one-on-one with somebody face to face, and then they're going to invite you somewhere, something like that. And so it makes you think, oh, well, I better be in this place at this time so this thing can happen. But that's not how it works, because as soon as you do that, you change the outcome. You change it. So you can't know both the how and the destiny. That's a quantum physics kind of answer to time. You can't know both how it happens and when it happens. You can either know how or when. Like you can know the path that gets you there, but you can't know the when and what's going to happen when you get there. I mean, at least in quantum physics. It's something I learned recently. So it's important um, to like, so if you don't, you can choose. You can choose like the destiny. You can make your little manifestation, and like I did, and think of 5 best case scenarios, and then in the meantime, you just live your life and enjoy whatever you do, and don't like do things towards a goal, or like towards the goal of Rolando, let's say. But then when you get to a specific day, then you have your best case scenario, okay? So I think you're just getting too stuck in the details and the timing and everything, and Spirit's trying to say, loosen up a little bit and let divine timing take control. And I think Rolando believes in, his higher self anyway, believes that you'll fall together at the perfect place and the perfect time. My brother loves to stall me and take up my time. I feel like sometimes my family interfere with my love life too, because they'll touch my candles or things like that. Oh. But also, like, let him do the actions, I feel ready to take a dive in. So he's not done, There'll be a moment when you least expect it where he will make a move towards you. Left out, feeling the chill and distance. This feels a little like you, but also like almost like he's saying, I need to chill, I need a little distance. I need to chill, I need a little distance. He feels a little alienated, like, okay, maybe he feels like there's something weird about him. Maybe he's not getting your signals right. I don't know. But anyway, maybe he got a wrong impression somehow. But also, like you said, he's probably just working hard. He has to be strong, cautious, tempered, and patient. That's usually dealing with work and household and important things in his life. And I kind of feel like he doesn't think he's like, I'm not all that. Like, I'm nothing for you to get too excited about. It's kind of like that's how he feels. He's like, don't worry about me. I'm not cute. I'm not rich. I'm not that funny. I'm not, you know what I mean? He's kind of got a low opinion about himself sometimes too. So I think at times he keeps his distance because he doesn't really think of himself that, like, that worthy or whatever. Oh, he left your messages unseen, but looks at my stories all the time. Well, I mean, he's interested, he's encouraged, but sometimes he needs to chill. Let's see what's next in your love life. Ooh, life partner. Your romance is stable and really ready to go the distance. I mean, again, big picture, he sees that. Ooh, he wants to get intimate with you. Flames of passion ignites. Physical connection. The sacred union of bodies two becoming one. It could be that, the way you look at the gym is kind of too arousing for him sometimes. Maybe he just needs a little distance from that. I feel like I need to ask some other questions. Or get another deck. Let's see. Okay, let's place this one. Hocus pocus. Five of lightning. What is this about? And then 4 of candles is nice. It's warm. There might be somebody jealous or somebody who yelled at him or something. Somebody who said something mean. Maybe somebody said something mean about you. I don't know, but it doesn't matter because you look like a sweet girl in his eyes. And also the lightning feels sort of excitable. I think this means he wants to take you on a date and he sees you as the high priestess. Okay? So let's kind of break this down a little bit. I don't even look at him that long, only last time when I smirked and nodded. No, no, no. And maybe that's what this comes from. It's like, what kind, like, he feels something, but then at the same time, he's like, do you think I'm like gross or weird or, because he's saying like this. He's saying, I know I'm a little weird, but you don't have to be afraid of me. So, the 5 of Lightning is some kind of battle, some kind of storm, something going on maybe within him or around him. Maybe people in his family were fighting or something like that. And then the 4 of Candles. This is about inspiration and comfort from friends and family and community and support. So after he goes through this period, like it has nothing to do with you. I think it's like some struggle or problems with people in his family or at work or something like that. And then he's going to come to you for comfort. So he's going to look, reach out, maybe not so much reach out, but look out for you, look towards you. But he could even ask you on a date or ask you to take a ride with him or sit with him in the car and talk to him about a problem he has. But no matter what happens, the Chariot represents triumph and a win in this situation, like a positive ending or positive solution. And the 6 of Lightning is about his past. These 2 lightnings are about like struggles, pain, past, conflict within himself. This is his past haunting him and trauma, things like that. But you are like the light in his life, You, the high priestess, you make it worth it, I feel like he might want to have a talk with you in his car, something like that. I was a little afraid, but I did shake his hand. I think I was mostly nervous. So as a high priestess, it's bonds between desire and manifestation, the seen and unseen. It's like what you do and what you feel sometimes don't always match. What he sees and what he feels, like the connection he feels strong, but then when he sees what he sees doesn't always seem to match what he's feeling. He feels one way. So I think your outer world needs to match your inner world. Like there is this inner passionate world that the 2 of you have for each other, but your outer world is like an anime. It's like you guys are an anime. You are. It's like those little girls in the anime when they have a crush on somebody and then they like cry and they drool and their eyes get big and they faint and they do all this stuff. when the guys feel the same way and they go through the same like process or whatever. But then when they're alone, they think about it in a calm way about how much they like them, and then when they're around them, they're like act they're either cold or act weird or I don't know it. The enemy people. So eventually, though, there's no gonna be hiding behind your fears or your nervousness. There's gonna be more understanding, between the two of you. I think it's gonna, more of your desires will be revealed in the physical world, in the tangible world. Like these are his desires for you, So, and you know how you like your naughty stuff. That's all there. It's all him. It's there. I saw a truck similar to his. Oh, I get you. Yeah. So speaking of naughty, let's get a little naughty. Let's see if there's anything that he would like to tell you that he would like to do. Actually, I'm gonna pull this one. The Amor and Psyche one. Oh, nice. Sweet surrender. I think he would really very much like it if neither of y'all worried about things too much and just let go and just fell into each other's arms, and then that'd be it. No words, no discomfort, no being in your head too much. Just let go of your head for a second and just be in your bodies and feel each other's bodies. Because he's got a nice body and you've got a nice body. Let your bodies connect and leave your heads out of it for a minute. Just one damn minute. Oh my gosh. Let's see what else. Oh, have you ever heard that song? Get out of my head and get into my car. That's exactly what he's saying to you. Get out of my head and get into my car. I don't care if it isn't exactly just make me smile and he were to make a move. Yes. Oh, I'm not going to say this out loud, but here, you can read it. He wants you to get so excited that you just can't help but just like release your. That's what surrender means, Just like like that, like ah, like that. Also, him not showing up can be a tease in some ways sometimes. The what's the word? Denying. The denying. Wow, what else do you want to do? Yes, but it's more than letting loose. It's like loose seems like wildness. No, this is very contained, like this. This is what he wants, girl. And look, this looks like you and him. That. Okay. And then he wants you to do this all over his self and multiple times. Okay. This is what he's saying. You are mine and I am yours, just us and only us. Got that? Now let's bang bodies together. And would you mind if we do it like this? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And you can go with this, and you can go with that. All right. He's being quiet and very subtle about it. Except for this one, which is very loud, but I can't say it out loud. See, that's kind of how y'all work together. There's so much that's not being said out loud, but you have so many strong feelings for each other. He wants to take you on a date. That keeps coming out, but this time it's more of a divine timing kind of thing. Like he needs a little space, a little distance. Oh, I'm gonna get this one because this one is spot on. What does he want to say? There's a difference between loose and surrender. Surrender is no ego. Surrender is completely, authentically relaxed being yourself. Loose to me still sounds like deliberate. You know, it's not a deliberate thing that needs to happen between the two of you. It's a surrender. It's not about you controlling things. It's about you letting go of the how, trusting and having faith in the divine timing. I thought about going on a diet like he told me, because the other day I felt like he posted for me and he deleted it. Oh my lord. I didn't tell you to go on a diet. He's trying to tell you, just because I didn't see you for one day doesn't mean it's goodbye. I don't want to walk away, but it's what's best for me now. And right now, this isn't goodbye. We will be together again soon. So it's just like he needed a little space, but you'll be together again soon. Ooh, there's a siren. And it's a fire truck. So that means passion. And when you guys get together, you're going to do the passionate thing. He says, you feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. Aww. Ooh, emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. This is what surrender, sweet surrender means. Emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. But he could do it a lot faster if you did it first. Alright, so I thought about going on a diet like you told me, because the other day I felt like he posted for me and he deleted it. What? Oh, you know what? I posted something and deleted it too. But it was like this really like buff gym guy and a full figure girl. But it turned out it was a commercial and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, it's a commercial." But it was a cute intro to the commercial. So it was like this buff guy and this full figure girl were getting dressed and he's all like hugging on her and spanking her and loving her, and that was it, you know. And the announcer guy was just saying they just love each other, and you know, love doesn't have to be like a certain look, you know. The muscle guy loves this chubby girl, so what? But then it went into, but if you want to lose weight, chubby girl, no, I don't know. It didn't go into that, but it looked like he was trying to sell something, so I just I just deleted it. All right, well, you hold that thought. I'm gonna be right back and get Sammy his medicine. Sammy, you ready for medicine? Okay, come on.
What do you think, Bob? I usually have something that like I want to do with a project.
Okay. Okay, I'm back. Okay, you're gonna be more patient. You have any other questions, Giggles? I lost weight, but it's a slow process. It is a slow process. I know it. Last question is something going on with Adamaris because I noticed she's been acting different. Let's see. I mean, maybe that's what this is about. You know, like maybe there's been, I don't know, she in her teen years, maybe she's arguing a lot with Dad. Oh, one of her 3 kittens died, but I've noticed something off deeper. Oh, she's 10, going to be 11. Well, hormones could be, you know, she could be getting close to that age. She gets her period and stuff. Let's see. What is going on with Adamaris? Let's see. Lucky Clover. Something in the house? Oh, a child? Is her brother older or younger? Maybe she's growing up, but people still treat her like a kid. And I don't know. Could be it. Yeah, that could be it. Oh, she might get her period soon, she told me. I told her, I don't think your dad's ready. You'll be okay. Yeah, she's gonna need a lady and a woman in her life, like a mom figure, soon. She's like, I'm not, but she's kind of like, I'm not a little kid. Like, I think she's been getting into headbutts with Dad and emotional energy in the home. But you know, like she's conflicted, like because I know the one thing I remember most about puberty was I was so scared to let go of being a kid. I didn't want to grow up. I know, I don't want to grow up. I just did not want to grow up. I wanted to stay a kid forever. And look at what happened to me. I stayed a kid forever. So it's like age doesn't matter. You can stay a kid forever if you want to. But once I did, it felt okay. But it just like that transition phase, you know, 10, 11, 12, that transition phase is like I don't want to grow up. Grown up world sucks. You know, teenagers suck. It's all evil. It could be that kind of thing. It feels like it's hormonal to me. But I think the clover just represents she's lucky. Like she's lucky to have your love. She's lucky to have her dad. She's lucky to have people and caring situations in her life. So she's okay. Nothing wrong with her, but yeah. Yes, I told her that you're always going to be your dad's princess. She said she doesn't think she's ready, but I reassured her she'll be okay. And you know what? I mean, my brother is younger than me, and he was the one that noticed when I got my period. So embarrassing. He's like, "Did you sit on something?" And I was wearing white shorts too. It was really great. Really great. And I'm like so embarrassed. And up until that day, I had like played football, like touch football, like we're like tackle. I mean, tackle football, knock each other down all the time. And then he like pay me back and build things for my Barbies, but he was like, "Oh, play football with me." I'm like, okay. But then after my period, I wouldn't play football with him anymore. So it's a change. It's so much things happen when your body changes. Oh, a boy was bullying her about her mom. Oh no. Yeah. See, now you're answering your own question, Giggles. That's what's going on with her. She's going through the mean girls, mean boys situation like the rest of us are. There's a lot of that going on out there. The mean girls, the mean boys. But also, the boy that's bullying her, he's just being stupid and picking on the wrong thing just to get her attention. Come on, dude, just tell her she looks pretty. Why do you have to, like, pick on her? And, I think a lot of times kids and adults tease each other and pick on each other when they're actually trying to flirt. And, like, what kind of flirting is this? What happened to um, your feet must be tired because you've been running in my head all day long. Like, you're an angel because you fell from the sky or some, like, what happened to lines like that? Like, what is all of this, putting each other down and saying mean things? Oh, good night. Good night, Cheryl. Good night, Giggles. I mean, so we're gonna wrap up anyway. So yeah, basically it's just hormones, okay? So I better get going too. It's getting late. But thank you for all your supports and prayers for Adamaris. Everything's going to be okay, and she's lucky to have you as a friend. She's lucky, okay? And Rolando's lucky too. Okay? But she'll be fine, like you said. Until next time, faith, trust, pixie dust. You're welcome.